Now, how do you work with hard materials? Now, this is my shenanigan. This is what I do. Now, how do you work with hard materials that have stones on them and beads and everything that you can imagine? And how do you work with hard materials that are just plain, that have nothing but they are hard? Now, there are two ways to go about it. One is the hard way, and the second one is the water way. So the hard way is using your hands, your muscle, your power to squeeze it and to make it reduce in texture. And the second way is to add water on it so it can reduce the texture of the material. Now, this is a hard material with stones. It has stones. You can see the design. It's beautifully done. And this was done by Beams, by the way. Thank you, Beams. I made a style with this material, and it will come up in a few seconds after this video. So this ashoke is strong and it has so much stones on them. Yes, it is beautiful. Now what we want to do is we need this design or the style that we want to do on it. We need it to come out and we need it to stay. We don't want it to be too hard, and we don't want to find it so hard to pleat, right? So if you find out you're trying to pleat and then the gele is bouncing back like this, then there's an issue. The gele shouldn't be too strong and it shouldn't be too soft. So what you want to do with this type of gele that is hard and is bouncing back is you need to reduce the texture by squeezing it. Now, the second way to go about reducing the texture of a hard material is using water. Water is a substance that breaks bonds when it comes to reducing textures of material. Now, this water here, without me squeezing it, I can get the same texture that this will give me after squeezing it. Now, what I would do is, yes, this is strong. I mean, when I try to pleat, it will bounce back. So what I would do is behind the gele, not the face. Even the same thing with this. Behind it, I will just squeeze this. And that's it. So even after spraying water, sometimes you might still need to squeeze it so you have it rough and also workable. Now, beyond just squeezing to reduce the texture, what this also does is it allows you, especially when you're trying to create the bridal round looking gele, it allows you to have the template of the folds there. When I say template, I will show you now. So it gives you a guideline. So it sort of gives you a guideline that will allow you, when you're working on the design that you want to work with or the style. So when I say template, this is what I mean by template, this rough edges. So it allows you to pick them layer by layer and follow themselves. So this is done. Now for this, you open it. You open it and you try to work with it. Now, after doing all this, there are times when you also want to remove some of the stones. They can be hectic. You need to remove some of them. It's not all of them, because they're still going to show at the end of the day. So you just remove some of them, bits and pieces from the gele. So just remove them, just scatter around, just go around and remove the pearls. I mean, at the end of the day, the beautiful design will still show. It's still going to show, but if you do not remove some of them, it will give you lots of issues. when working. So feel free, ask for permission from the clients, by the way, and tell them the reason why you're doing this. But it will actually help you save time and make your work come out well. So remove them, just go around, play around, just remove them so it can reduce the texture, the volume of the material. And that's it for now. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed our little detail class. Until next time.